You're about to listen to the award-winning Stuart Tedesco Show. This show is for ideologically and emotionally mature audiences. If you should not be here, please go away. We'll still be here when you're mature enough to partake. Mwah!
Well, yeah, but
That's a Ghostbuster
it's
reference.
from Ghostbusters, but it's also
It's a guy thing.
it's a guy thing, but it got
Oh, yeah, that
yeah, yeah.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
so.
don't cross the streams.
right. Hi everyone,
Hi, everybody.
welcome to the Stuart Tedesco Show.
Who are not crossing streams? Not right now, anyway.
One more beer, I'm
Maybe.
up for it.
All right.
What?
Sorry. I'm Melissa.
Oh yeah, I'm Dave.
I'm Carrie.
Sorry, I got a little distracted there.
Carrie's
by
here.
talking about streams.
Carrie's here.
Sorry. Hey Carrie,
Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
how you doing?
It's nice to see you.
I'm good. I'm
Nice to see your
good.
face.
I took the day off from work
Oh.
because I had to do, which we'll get into a little bit.
I also took the day off from work.
I had garage
I'm
sale
lying.
duty.
I didn't. I usually have this day off.
Yeah,
I did work today, though. I did a lot of stuff around the house. Because, I
work.
just came back from
housework
vacation.
is work.
Yeah.
It's not called house play.
Right. But it's because I came back from a vacation, so it's like normal.
Did you go in the barrel over the falls, or did you
I
just-
did not. We
Okay.
did take the picture in the Louis Tussauds, not Madame Tussauds. It used to be Madame Tussauds. Now it's Louis Tussauds, or maybe I don't know. Anyway, the Wax Museum.
Did they change pronouns?
I don't know. I guess we have to look it up. I just remember being Madame Tussauds, but maybe
Yeah.
am I wrong?
No,
Do you remember
I
the same?
remember
I mean,
too,
I
yeah.
want to do this right these days. You know, if they're changed, if
Yeah,
they're-
maybe. All right. Well, I'm accepting. Anyway, it's the same thing. Wax figures all over the place.
So the Canadian side,
On the Canadian side, yeah,
the fun side.
the fun side. So that we did take Dan did take a picture of him. I did take a picture of him in the fake barrel over the falls thing. It was really cute.
Was he acting like he was going over?
Yeah,
Did he do
so
the
it's
thing?
one of those pictures where you can get behind it and you go, whoa, whoa, and it's very silly.
Yeah. No, it is. It totally is.
It's very silly. We did that.
I think I did that when I was a kid. There might be somewhere in my mother's house.
I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure that very design, that very idea is probably in a few places around Niagara Falls.
Oh, sure.
Though I will tell you, while we were there, we did not walk. We didn't do that walk where you just walk from one end to the falls to the other and back. We didn't do that walk. We were busy doing other things.
See, what I would do is I would have a place where you could go. You could take your picture going over the falls in things that aren't barrels.
Oh,
Some random household objects.
Like what?
A cardboard box,
A ladle.
a ladle, a banana peel.
Banana peel would be fun.
Interesting.
Oh, slip on a banana peel and go over the falls. That would be
That
good.
would be a great
yeah,
picture.
that would be, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
All right, get on that.
All right,
People
yeah.
who do
It's my $1
things.
million idea.
People who make the pictures and the things
Speaking
over
of
there.
stealing my ideas, we're going to talk about ideas of mine that have been stolen. We're going to talk about that today.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
I'll try to make it funny, but I don't know how funny it'll be. It might be funny, strange funny, not haha funny. But that tends to happen here a lot.
It's true.
So I don't know. Do you believe in jinxing things?
Of course. Yes, I do.
Oh, then maybe I should.
100% I do.
Oh, damn.
I don't think everything, I don't
Carrie,
think
you have
it
a look.
always
What's-
happens that
is
way.
That no,
but-
yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you-
I don't
yeah.
always, but I don't feel like always that that's the case.
Well, then how
Like
do you
in every
know?
situation. I don't know. You just don't know.
All right, I need the jinx rules played out, man. I
don't think there's a rule. I just think you just kind of know if you know.
By definition, that couldn't. Doesn't it mean?
I
it's
feel
not a
like you
thing?
have to have it in your gut whether or not you feel like this might be a jinx. You just have to kind of go, feeling in a gut that this might be jinxy.
All right,
jinxy.
well, I'm going to talk about it anyway.
All right.
I'm going to plow ahead.
All right.
You ever
All right.
hear Schlep Rock?
Yeah. Where have I heard that?
From the Pebbles and Bam Bam. Schlep Rock. If something could go wrong, it would go wrong.
Oh, I kind of remember that. That was
Wow, I
like
don't
the
remember
Flintstones
that, but
version of
that's great.
Eeyore or something.
Yup,
Yeah,
yup.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
And he
old school
jinxed
shit you're
everything.
bringing out there, Karen.
Come on now. I was
You
the
did grow
Schlep
up
Rock.
during the Depression.
I was the
Damn,
Schlep
I don't
Rock.
even remember that at all. I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Oh,
that.
I'm thinking of Schlepp Car.
Ah.
Remember from Wonderbug? That was a Saturday morning thing.
It all is the same around the same time. See, they stole it from Schlep Rock.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
Yeah,
or
because
vice
that came
versa.
out in '69. I remember that. That's when the Flintstones premiered.
Okay, well, Schlep Car was definitely a little bit later. It was in the
Yeah, it had to be in
70s.
the later 70s, yeah. Mid 70s.
Yeah, probably mid.
God, we sound so fucking old. The '70s, like the kids now think it like that's just like.
All right,
that
some of
didn't
you
even
are waiting for
exist.
me to do this because you know I'm going to. Yes, that was because the Schlep Car was the one with the porn guy in it.
Fantastic.
Well, he was.
He was a porn guy.
He not at the time. After Schlep Car, I guess his career didn't go anywhere.
So he became a porn
He
guy.
became a porn guy.
That happens. It happens to a lot of people, I feel.
A lot of people?
Well, I mean, I feel like you hear stories about how they started. I mean, maybe it's just like the stories you hear, and it's not none of it's real. But I have, of course, heard stories of people who wanted to get into the Hollywood and ended up going into the porn industry instead.
Yeah, but he was in Schlep Car.
Yeah, but
And
it
then he
didn't work
did-
out. But it didn't work out, so he's like, "Well,
But he
I'm gonna
did
have to do porn."
He did like bit roles in like Happy Days and MASH, like big shows.
Man, I don't know who these fucking people are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I am younger than you guys, though, so maybe I'm just enough
okay,
younger that maybe
I know
don't
this one because, all right, we've had this discussion, but I'll revisit real quick. Because at the time in the early 80s was when, you had the mom and pop video stores. And we were, I guess I'm sure the statute of limitations is gone now for no one getting in trouble for underage kids watching porn. I mean, now there's the internet, so what are you going to do?
Right.
No, but this you had to make an
yeah.
effort. You didn't
Right.
just, a pop-up browser. This isn't you get bombarded. You had to decide you wanted porn.
Right, you had to somehow sneak in there and get out.
Yeah, and
With-
the
with
people
one.
who had the mom and pop stores knew you were not 21 and they
Yeah.
just wanted your $3 or whatever it cost. I don't remember, but we used to go because back in the day when they'd actually come out with movies that sometimes were even in theaters, they would do satire of actual movies.
Yep.
Right. So we would go and look for the funniest titles. We weren't looking to see what was quote hottest. We just were what looked funny. Like, so instead of the Terminator, we rented the Sperminator.
The Sperminator, of
Right,
course.
yeah,
of
right,
course.
right.
Yeah.
So we did that with one, and the movie goes in, and there's the Schlep Car guy. It was like, holy shit, it's the Schlep Car guy.
Okay.
Because it was really obvious. It was not like fake mustache and a wig, and
It was like Schlep Car guy
Schlep Car guy, right? And he was,
doing porn.
I mean, from then, I'm not going to lie to you. Now, there wasn't the internet. From then, I did want to see Schlep Car Guy's porn. Just because I wanted to say I've seen Schlep Car Guy's porn.
Yeah, but you did though, didn't you?
I don't know if I've seen every porn
Well,
he
you
did.
saw at least one.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I know.
So you were
Yeah.
a fanboy.
So you could be. No.
It almost. I would say more like. I would say almost. It was more like looking at a car accident as you're driving by and slowing down.
Okay. Yep,
and
yep.
Sorry, there was a visual there.
So it was your train wreck.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, got it.
So I
watched Flavor of Love for that exact reason. I could not watch it.
Oh my God, Flavor of Love was amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't stop watching it.
Oh my God, that show is fucking great.
I think I saw little pieces. And
Dan and I
can't-
Dan and I
can't
didn't
do
know each
this.
other, but of course we both did watch it.
Yep.
And oh yeah, we've had long discussions about that show. The
Yep.
two of us, we
Loved
were
that
obsessed. I would watch it.
It was
again.
ridiculously
I'd watch it all
awesome.
over again.
Yeah, ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, the poop episode when she pooped. That was hilarious. That really happened. I saw something about it on like the internets later.
Somebody
She
pooped
really,
their pants?
yeah, because somebody really had to go to the bathroom, and they were like bound and determined to not let these people these women go to the bathroom because they were in the middle of filming, and she couldn't hold it.
Like this was like the beginning of reality TV.
Isn't that illegal? To not letting someone poop if they have to poop?
They like literally spit in each other's faces. Like this was like really reality TV.
Well, it still wasn't real reality. It still was a lot of fakeness, but the
but-
poop thing was real.
But
that really happened.
but like he was so over the top, you couldn't stop watching it.
Oh
like
God, it was so wonderful.
yeah.
So wonderful.
It was purposefully over the top. Like that's the reality of it. Like,
Well,
That's-
okay. For
yeah.
those who don't know, I mean, it featured, unless I have this wrong, it featured
Flavor of
Flavor
Love.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor
Flav.
Flav.
Sorry.
Yes, Flavor
yeah.
Flav.
You know, who's in Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Still is. They're still a group. They still make music. And he was that over the top before this TV show. He was that dude all along. He has been since the beginning of Public Enemy. I don't know what he did before. I haven't seen
And
his
who
porn.
was the girl, the tall model?
Oh, that was Brigitte Nielsen when they had their own show.
Yeah.
They had their own, like, what was that Strange
Love. right?
Strange Love? Yeah. Look at us. No, and those great old MTV shows, they were
They were good.
fantastic.
Well, none of
Back
them
in the
will
day.
be on our podcast.
No. Did you watch 90210 though?
I did. Yeah, watch 90210 right till the end.
Yep.
So another person who, what?
Party of Five as well,
Yep.
and Melrose Place.
Yep.
Yeah, all those shows.
Should I just get another beer and sit back? I'm fine with that. I've done it on occasion.
I know, it's just funny.
It was an era. It was an era.
It was a time. It was an era. It was the mid-90s.
It wasn't my jam.
It
I
was
was
something.
too busy watching
Yeah.
On Golden Blonde.
Sorry.
Of course. That's fantastic.
Actually, I don't know. I remember the title. I don't think I actually saw the movie. Because I
That's a great
knew it
title.
was a movie on Golden Pond,
Which is a great movie.
which I never saw.
Of course.
Of course.
I
But,
can't imagine you would.
yeah, right. But I saw that and was, that's a take of Golden Blonde.
You know what's funny? This is the second time. I haven't heard about this movie in forever. This is the second reference I've had in 2 days on Golden Pond.
Oh wow.
Yeah, somebody else talked about it on the internet webs for some reason. I don't remember why.
So you know who else won't probably be coming on the show?
Tell me.
Billy Bragg.
The Billy Bragg?
Yeah, the Billy Bragg.
What?
So, well, hold on. So I'm going to tell you again. This is me maybe jinxing this. So
okay.
last night I was on the internet like you do, and in my Facebook feed was a sponsored thing. Billy Bragg is coming to this town.
Okay.
It's in October. So I was like, man, I haven't been to anything live in so long. Maybe I should just go ahead and grab. It's on a Saturday too. Like I can actually do that and not have to worry about an old person having to go to bed at 7:00 kind of thing.
Can't do, like, I don't want to do this on a school night.
Right.
I'm going to have to take the next day off.
Right. So, but then I was like, wait a minute. I have a podcast. Just the worst that can happen is they say no. Why don't I email and say, hey, would Billy Bragg like to come on our show to promote the concert? And we play his stuff at Stuart Bradasco Radio, which we do. That's actually not bullshit. There's at least 5 or 6 songs that we have programmed in to our library. And so I went to the website and I found the contact info for his management and I reached out.
All right.
Now that was last night, so and it's over in England. So, with time differences, who knows when and if they'll get back, but
Yeah, put it out there.
hey, I remember back in the day when when I did college radio, and I would say, "Hey, you got a jazz festival? We would anybody we could interview to promote it?" And they would be like, "Sure." And do you want some tickets? So I was like,
Where is he going to be playing?
at the Kodak Auditorium.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
pretty much the only place where they do shit now these days.
Yeah.
So, I probably not.
Probably not, but,
I
you
did
know.
reach out. Well, again, the worst they could do is probably not respond. I would think
Actually, that would probably
nuts.
be the worst
That
part.
would be
yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
Because I only checked my email, Stuart's email, like 6 times today. Just
Just in case.
To Billy Bragg. To Billy Bragg.
Did you write back? Did you write back?
I'm sure it's not him.
Oh my gosh, did you write back?
This would be like the same thing of like back in the day when you'd wait by the telephone for somebody to call you that you really wanted to hear from. You'd just be sitting there right by the phone. Nobody else touch the phone. Nobody touch the phone.
Well, I
Pick it up
can.
to see if the dial tone's
Yeah,
still
see,
there.
man, make sure the dial tone. Yep,
Well, now
still
with the
working.
smartphones, but I am
I know,
I am looking
right.
way more than I do. Oh, damn, nothing. But not you.
Turn the power on and
I
off.
don't care about
on and
you.
off.
Leave me alone. I don't
Who
want
are you? I don't care about that. No,
care
I don't
about
want to do this. I don't want to do a survey.
Someone called me and wanted to give me 5 million Deutschmarks. I told them to fuck off.
Go to fuck. I don't want your Deutsche Markies. Oh, we do want them.
That's an Eddie Izzard joke.
Eddie is. It's very funny.
Times. So anyway, so Billy Bragg probably will not be on the show.
It's so funny. It's like, how often do we quote her? So
Well, yeah.
much.
I know.
Like, it's probably one of our more off quoted.
Oh, totally.
Because I think it's one of the two that we both really know too. Like, we both know a lot of their bits. Eddie Izzard.
I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hilarious. Honestly, Dress to Kill will change your life.
I have to admit, I've heard / seen so many of their shows that I can't even tell which one's which anymore. I just know all the jokes. I can't tell you.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I can't even tell you which one's which anymore.
I did the
'Cause,
penne arrabbiata joke the other day.
Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, yeah.
I know they had a penne arrabbiata. I saw penne arrabbiata in there. I went, oh, penne arrabbiata.
We're talking about a British comedian.
Okay.
Okay.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's transgender. She's hilarious. We love her.
So here's the annual talk. It's not quite as outrageous this year because I knew it was going to happen, and most of the stuff that usually happened. This is the weekend of the annual garage sale, neighborhood garage sale out in my mother's neighborhood. So I get to deal, the usual. Like, yeah, if the
Fun times with Connie.
garage sale starts at 9, there's the garage sale bros who show up at people's houses at 7:30. Do you have any tools? Do you have any comic books? Do you have any old video games? Dude, no. First of all, you're an hour and a half early. Go away. Do you have any golf clubs? Dude, go away.
Go away. I will at 10 o'clock when everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
is when everybody else is done or whatever.
Do you have any World War II memorabilia?
Oh my God! Really?
Is that how many
They did
different
that?
things things you've heard today?
The new twist on it, though, I don't know. Maybe they're getting shit from people because obviously they're gonna buy it for $2, because what like you do at a garage sale, and then they're gonna flip it
Right.
on eBay or whatever.
Right, that's what a lot of people do.
So people,
Which is fine. I don't care.
I'm fine with that. I want it
that's
out of my
capitalism.
house.
Yeah, that's
and
just fucking capitalism.
If I wanted to take the time, like I have those 2 baseballs that, in theory, I have not had them authenticated, that I inherited, that are signed by most of the 1950, I want to say 4 and 55 Detroit Tigers, and it includes a couple of Hall of Famers. So if I wanted to take the time to get it authenticated and do something with an auction house, I could probably get a few grand for them at some point. Or I could sell it for $5 at a garage sale, because if I don't want to take that time and effort.
Right.
So whatever. If I decide that,
Right, that's what you do.
then if you want to flip it and take that time, go
for it.
forth. Happy capitalism to you, my friend.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
But don't show up an hour and a half
No,
earlier
no.
than you're supposed to.
Really, nobody
Fuck
likes
nuts.
you.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you.
Right.
Everybody really hates you people.
Yeah.
I wish they just understood that. I mean, I haven't done a garage sale in a long
don't
time,
think
but
they care.
I remember the last one I did, and that's exactly what it is. I'm like, I really don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
You really have
Well,
to
so
stop
their
it.
new
Is it
thing
because
is
you advertise? That's how they know to show up.
well, no, this is an annual neighborhood.
Yeah, this
Fine.
one, this is just
Okay.
gonna be, yeah, in this case, but I mean, but if you advertise it, or if you have it on, if you have like in a neighborhood one,
Yeah.
or your street
That's
is
how
having
they know.
one.
Oh, do you know what sucks?
Especially if you have a neighborhood or a street one, then they definitely are gonna stop by and be like,
If you were a garage sale guy and to get in on all of the neighborhood garage sales or just an individual garage sale, what if you subscribe to every next door in the county? Oh, that would
I don't know if you can do
horrible.
that. Don't
Man.
they ask I think they ask for your like information.
If you're a garage sale guy, you don't care. You give a
right,
freak.
you can just just
Yeah.
open up more than one account.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
totally.
that's true. You just use a different email and use a different account.
This is garage sale guy we're talking about.
Yeah, they probably do.
God.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of work, man.
Yeah, but if you've been on next door, you get the emails from hell.
Yes. But some of them, you know what?
Suspicious teenagers.
I never look at
We
those.
need to throw them in jail.
I never look at those. The
See,
ones
I
I
don't-
look the only ones, honestly, the only ones I look at that have to do with animals. Because honestly, those are, I mean, if it's a lost human, if it's a lost animal, or a human, then I'm going to care about that. But most of the other things, I don't care. I saw one that was, somebody just said somebody was suspicious because they were getting, they were going into garbage, and it looked like, I mean, said it looked like they were grabbing, like they were grabbing cans and stuff, and it's like, people can do that. Like people do that all the time. Like lots of people leave their shit out just so people can do. Because again, I could bring it to the Tops or the Wegmans or the whatever and take it back. But what if I don't fucking want to? I can just leave it out for somebody else to do. They can take it back. They can get their money if they want to. I'm just saying. I have done that before, and lots of other people do it. So I think there's no problem.
Buy booze with it or drugs.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it. I even, you know what? I'm even kind enough to clean it out for them because I think it's nice. So there. So I even do a little rinsey rinse, make sure it's clean. Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. Yeah, you probably saw that one too. I bet because it was.
So I got on my neighbor next door, the last time I ran for office, and I stopped the notifications because it was so stupid and ugly. And then after the last time I ran, when I assumed I was never going to run again, I just deleted my account. I wanted nothing to do with it. Yeah, because it was just so toxic.
I don't have the app on my phone, but I get the emails, and so that'll just take me to
for folks around the world. Or if you don't know, Nextdoor is this platform where you sign up based on where you live, and it's supposed to be like an online bulletin board. And they have really weird kind of rule. You can't do any political stuff, allegedly. You're supposed to be nice to each other, allegedly. But people aren't. And you get the real racist people who are like, black guy was walking down my street, where are the cops? Kind of stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, you get some really crazy action.
I will say in this case, I don't think they mentioned the race of this person, but I don't really care. Yeah, in this case, they didn't mention the race. I did look through the whole thing. I'm like, did they even mention the race? They did not mention the race, but I still felt like it doesn't matter. I still feel like they're pissed off at somebody for being poor and getting stuff, and they're like, they may be looking through your garbage to get your ID. Make sure everybody takes care. Then there's all these people talking about how they take care of all their ID, and so people can't take it from them. And I'm like, the dude's probably literally just going through and picking up. Yeah. And picking up cans and bottles. And the truth y'all are making this into this whole other thing. One person even said, call the police. One person even said, fucking call the police. I'm like, are you kidding me? Thanks. You don't know anything. You just said he was going through it and looking, and it looked like he had some in his hand.
And that's where I want to get political about capitalism and be that guy, but then you're not supposed to on Nextdoor, but you can be a racist fuck.
Right. Because I don't know. Again, they didn't say the race, but at the very least, they were still making
classist fun.
They were still being classist, so I'll still call it out as being classist because I've seen plenty of white people and other races going through garbage as well. One of our neighbors used to on Field Street. She was from Vietnam. Her name was something really, really common, and that's in Vietnamese, like Lin, something that's really, really common in Vietnamese. I don't remember now, but she was old.
Jones.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, she was such a sweet lady.
I've never been to Vietnam.
She was a grandma. She was an older lady. She lived in the neighborhood. She's an older lady, and she was on a fixed income.
I could do this all day.
Like people are. She did live in a house nearby, and I walked by her house a couple times and waved to her. But she's on a fixed income, so she would go around getting bottles and cans for a little extra money. And she talked to Dan and I one day, and we had like a really lovely conversation with her. I'm like, that's awesome. I said, well, we do put our cans and bottles out. And then I know a couple times we would see her, and we'd just go upstairs and grab some if we had some, and just bring them out to her and everything. I'm like, maybe you could have just gone up to. One person did say, did somebody ask him what if there was a problem? Like, did you go up and just say, hey? Because maybe he really was like, oh, I'm just trying to pick up some cans and bottles. Do you have any?
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, yeah, I sure do. Hey, wait up. I'll get you some. Like, duh. And then if he looked weird and looked like he was doing something strange, then you're like, then all right, then be whatever. But no. Just
so in other words, don't join Nextdoor.
Don't join Nextdoor unless you're doing it for the right reasons. Like I said, I go on there to look for lost animals, lost peoples. I think that's a good thing to go on.
Maybe I'll go back on there to call people a liberal cuck.
Very
cuck.
What's that?
It's short for cuckolding. Which is that's the new thing.
Okay.
Actually, it's not even new anymore.
No, not really.
Yeah, well, my students taught me new words.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, sure. Well, I like my. Oh man! All right, I got to be careful here because I
What is that
don't want to
thing
get
I
fired
just
again.
talked about yesterday that I heard about? I think last week, like
I forgot.
skibbity toilet.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
the,
yeah.
and we were like
yeah.
the skibbity toilet. I was
Skibbity
like,
toilet. Yeah.
Skibbity toilet. I'm like, this is fucking
And the
weird.
Rizzler.
My
Riz.
kids aren't
Well, I know
even
about Riz.
smart enough to be
I knew
there.
about Riz anyway.
But my
I knew all about fucking Riz.
my
And the Alpha. And
my
now there's
students are
Sigma.
amazed that I would know what any of their shit means, and they're really not even being that creative.
And then what a blinker is? Learn
No,
a
I don't know what a
blinker.
blinker. What's a blinker?
Somebody who holds their pen till it blinks. They've smoked the vape pen till it blinks. That means they're high out of their minds.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if you're if you're super high, you're a blinker.
Yep.
Actually, that's kind of clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that one though. That's a little clever.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense at least. Like
Sure.
skibbity toilet doesn't make any fucking sense. Blinker.
well-
All right, blinker. I got it. I got it.
I'll get off your lawn. Damn, Grandma.
Oh no, I'm just like I'm just saying if you're gonna have a good, if you're gonna just I don't know,
So I have to sit there and look dumb with the kids. Pen? What's a pen?
I don't know, right?
No, I'm.
You're right, Mike. Can I borrow
Well,
your pen?
we have different groups of students that we work with. I have middle schoolers, and I'm like, knock it off, stop.
Yeah, but I work with middle schoolers too, and high
I don't-
schoolers.
I just
So they're all skibbity toileting, Riz.
well, mine don't
Blinker.
go there. They actually do
Alpha
more
Sigma.
just kind of straight out inappropriate sexual stuff and think.
Oh, yeah.
and they're shocked that I would know what it means. Like,
Like,
bro,
Like,
No, I do too. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm in the mental health facility, so I have a girl that can't stop cursing right now.
okay, when we're done,
no, and we're
When
not
we're done
talking
with the
it's
show-
a Tourette's thing. I'm assuming.
you know,
Okay,
when we're done with
No,
the show,
but that's what happens at home. So
yeah.
so I have to just language.
When we're
She's
done with the
and
show,
she,
I'll
she
tell you-
apologizes all the time.
I'll tell you a story that you'll think is funny, Carrie, but
That's actually
it's
kinda,
not one for
kind
the
of
show.
sad and
'cause-
sweet at the same. She's like she just doesn't. She's so used to that.
Yeah,
That's how you speak.
But everybody else in
Yeah.
the class is like,
Oh, that happens all the time in my program.
but she comes from a totally different school, and everybody else in the room, because it's all different districts.
Yeah.
She comes from a charter school, which is in the city. Everybody like I got a Pittsford and this and that.
Suburban schools.
Yeah, not all. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking
they
about
are. You're right.
When,
you're
when
right,
you
they
name
are.
when you name them, our listeners won't know what that
yeah,
is.
those are suburban.
My
schools.
bad. So yeah. So she's got they're coming out and everybody else in the room, and so it's funny because she actually said, so our nurse practitioner said to her, she goes, you know what, miss, I was told that I can take some medication for my cursing.
Oh, bless her. When I say bless her heart, I actually mean that.
I
Like,
know.
not in the
No, I
mean
know.
way.
It's true.
Like
you
bless
can.
her
It'll-
heart.
if
No, I know.
It'll put
She
you to
cares.
sleep. Then you won't be cursing.
But I mean, yeah, it's like she really. I can tell. Like
But-
this, she's
but
a
you
good
know the
kid.
difference-
Like I can tell this is a
Exactly.
good kid. Like she
Exactly.
really is trying. She is a good kid. She's got a good heart.
And that's the difference. Is
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it'll come out and I'll be like, or I'll be like, or she'll like, what the fuck over here? And I go, you mean the freak? And she'll be like, oh, miss, I'm so sorry. And I go, that's all I ask is, just be aware. Language,
try.
just be,
Please try.
Yep. And she'll and somebody will be
I'll
like,
try
miss.
fucking harder next time.
Yeah. and I had a kid come up to me and she's like, doesn't it bother you? I said, all that matters to me is that she realizes that she tries. That's all that matters.
Yeah, she's
Like
trying.
it's not her fault. Like that's what she hears. Like it's not her fault.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw her in jail.
It only matters that she apologizes. That's it.
No, she sounds like a good kid, and I hope
Absolutely.
good things for her.
So, just circling back around to garage sales for a moment.
Yeah.
No, it's
Garage sales are great.
Well, but I also
they're fun.
and if you're listening to the show, which you are, but if you're listening to the show, and if you have been, you know that you might be wondering why I'm saying this, but I'm really not a fan of small talk. Like I don't want to just sit around talking about the weather.
1,000%.
Right, but
Dan
that's
and
what
I
garage
can't
sales
do
are.
that. Yeah.
Like every single person who walks up goes,
It's gonna be hot
Sure is a
tomorrow."
good day for a garage sale.
Yep.
Weather's perfect.
Yep.
And I just
I don't want to do it.
That's when you say skibbity toilet.
oh my god, I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm totally doing that tomorrow.
That's what it's for.
Oh my god, I'm doing that tomorrow. And the thing is, my mother won't even blink because she knows that she doesn't understand me half the time anyway.
Your mom is a blessing. She really is.
But my mother gets into that. My mother. This actually happened today. My mother small talked with this neighbor dude for an hour and a half.
Oof.
Wow.
Like forever.
That's like some
I
skills.
need a nap.
No, but well, okay. And so dude
No, I wouldn't
finally
even
goes
happen.
away, and she comes back, and she's like, "Whew, boy, that guy can talk." With like no acknowledgement is that she does it too.
Wow.
It was really funny. I didn't say anything because I was just like, okay, Mom.
You know what? And this isn't to put anybody down, but where I work, there's a few different people that are volunteers who will say that about other people who are volunteers, and all of them talk a lot, and it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's fine. I think they're wonderful. I love them all. I think they're great. You know, I don't care that they talk too much. I talk too much, so it's fine. Like
Yeah.
it's totally
I
fine.
mean, this
but
is-
it's funny that they'll say that about the other ones. They're like, wow, you know, when we're together, she can really talk. I'm like,
Bro.
Wow.
bro, you can too. So can I. I don't know what you're talking about.
And so like this is, and we again every year we've been doing this show for a long time, and this I always help out with this garage sale. I try to cart as much shit from my house there as I can just to get rid of it. Some of it, I still haven't been able to pry some of it out of somebody's hands. She'll go nameless. But if I were to do that on my own, I could not do it. If my mother wasn't there to be the small talker,
Does the name kind of rhyme with begonia?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, gathering things for this year's one, it was like, oh no, it was really like, we might need that. I'm like, you didn't even know this was in the house. There's no way. No, I mean, I just had to know when to pick my battles. So, all right, I'll put it back.
I actually have done enough sizing down of my clothing that I realized when I went to pack for my trip that I really actually am kind of low on summer clothes because I got rid of a lot of stuff last year. And, you know, it's like things you had and you think you'd wear and then you didn't. And so
Well,
then you got rid of it. So now
I know of a
I
garage
really
sale
am down
happening
to my
tomorrow.
bare bones. Yeah.
Close 25 cents each.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm working all weekend,
Okay.
but thank you.
No clothes for you.
No clothes for me. That's fine. I mean, I will eventually re-up, but I've actually got
Hey,
to
you
that
know what you
point
could
where
do?
I'm like, I need some actually new clothes.
There's some like tank tops and stuff for sale at StuartBardasso.com.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, you should go check that
I know.
out.
I used to have one. I don't know. I know what happened to it. Got holes in it.
You could, a tank top?
Mm-hmm.
They come with holes.
You put your head in it.
Well, in your arms. Yeah.
I got a hole on a place that was.
Oh, a different where it wasn't supposed to have a hole. Okay.
Yeah, it was right on the boob. Which seems
These
like
days,
these days it probably would have been great, but
You could have been punk rock Melissa.
I know, but it didn't look quite. It just looked like I had a tear. It didn't look like a tear that was supposed. That was like.
Well, you should have
like,
stapled a chicken to it or something.
Maybe then it would have been different, but
Yeah,
it
that's
looked
all I'm
weird.
saying.
But I did. It was a cool shirt.
So I'm sitting there, and then look across the street. There's the neighbors across the street,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't really make out everything that they're selling, you know, because you're not that close to it. But I was able to make out those 2 fucking lava lamps. I've been kind of itching to get a lava lamp again. I haven't had
What
one for
talking
decades.
about? You should totally. I mean, I feel like that's a universe telling you to get a fucking lava lamp because you've been
I
talking
don't
about it
need
for a
more,
while.
I don't need more shit in here.
But that's
I don't need more shit.
It's a lava lamp for
So
Christ's sake.
fortunately, after the first hour and a half, they were gone, and I think that's
all
good.
right.
No, I don't.
Maybe that is the
trying to get
universe
rid of
then.
shit.
I know,
not
but
bring more
I
shit.
just feel like a lava lamp is such a cool, like, kind of fun thing that it's.
I have always enjoyed them as cheesy as they are and whatever.
think
I do
they're-
enjoy
I
them.
can
Now,
totally
you can make
stare-
a lava lamp.
I am not.
I don't wanna make a lot.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. You're a science
want
person, aren't you? Science
I
person.
kind of am.
Yeah,
You
right.
can do it.
And
You
I'm
can
kind
make
of thinking
lava lamps.
that might be something I have to do with my grandson now.
Okay. All right. So teach us. How do you make a lava lamp?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn.
Oh, I thought you said that like you knew.
Well, I saw it, and I've been trying to find something for Herschel and I to work on. So I think that I've just found something for Herschel and I to do this summer.
That'd be fun. Get all the pieces. Yeah, look it up. Get all
I
the
actually saw
things that you
something
need.
online about how to make lava lamps.
Well,
So
it's
in
wax,
my
right?
mind. Huh?
It's, the lava's wax. A kind of
it's
wax.
dish soap.
Oh, it's dish soap.
actually.
Oh, it's
some
dish
sort
soap.
of dish soap. It's just how do you get the light fixture? is
But when
how
it's
they-
not heated, it looks.
That's the
looks-
light underneath that gets the heating to
Yeah.
do it. So it's the two different. There's.
But it looks
it's
so-
oil.
it looks sort
It's
of
oil and
solid.
it's the water and the oil.
Uh-huh.
But somehow you put dish soap in there to make the the oil in the water is what makes it, and then the heat makes the
I'll have to look this up.
I'm not using the words correctly,
Okay.
but that's what you get the
The gloppy thing.
Yeah, it's the fact that it doesn't mix that makes it go, and then you use food
Totally
coloring.
always thought that was wax.
Oh, I thought it was whale jizz.
Did you?
It's oil
Yeah, that
and
would be incorrect. I'm pretty
What?
sure was not correct.
But you know for a fact?
No, I didn't look it up. So
let's
I don't
not
know.
let's not say it's not until we look it up on Wikipedia. Okay, that'll be the definitive thing. If it's on Wikipedia, then I'll believe it.
Okay,
Talk about it next show.
I'm gonna make a lava lamp, and it's gonna have a flavor of love theme.
That's great.
Have little clocks floating in it.
Hells yeah!
I guess
It's gonna have a big clock on the front.
From what you guys say, I'll just say this from what you guys say. Maybe you should have a little turd in there too.
Oh no, it's gonna have a big spit coming. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to know the
boy.
show to know that.
Yeah,
The spit's gonna be floating
As I said, I don't know.
from New York.
from New York.
Pumpkin.
And then they had
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Oh, Pumpkin was nice. I liked her.
I know I did like pumpkin.
She was my favorite. Yeah, I was hoping for her.
Yep.
Just pumpkin or
Pumpkin.
no?
Is it pumpkin or pumpkin?
I thought it was Pumpkin.
It
Yeah,
is
it's got to be pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
It can't be
Pumpkin.
pumpkin.
Yeah, she
It's
was.
Pumpkin.
She was cool. I like.
Flavor of Love, the campaign when they made a pumpkin.
No, it's
Hey,
a
pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, it's got to be pumpkin.
She was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But New York was from Syracuse. New York.
Okay.
She was something. She had her own show. Then she had her own show.
Oh, good. A spin-off.
She did. She had her own show.
That was intriguing.
So I think it was first. It was it was Strange Love was first, and then after that was Flavor of Love, because then Bridget Nielsen came back and was like, you know, he was my man, so I'm gonna be there
that's
to make sure
right.
that y'all are, you know, the right woman for him.
That's right.
And then there was the New York show. That's how that went.
That's right. That's right.
I think this is why people start trying heroin.
Hey, I don't know. You gotta watch these shows though.
No,
They
I
were
really don't.
crazy.
I really
They were
don't.
fun.
They were fun. They were fun.
I don't have time for shit like that. My brain will not tolerate that. If it was happening in front of me in real life, I would just walk away. I can't make a decision to sit there and watch it. I'm not dissing anybody who watches it, that's just not me.
Like, yeah, you know what? It was
can't-
totally like mindless. Like take my brain out.
Exactly. It was
entertainment.
mindless. That was the fun part.
I know.
I
I
have
just can't.
I
I
have
mean, those
things
shows
like
still
that
we
too.
knew it was staged. It was so over the top.
But it was funny to watch.
But that was what
understand.
reality
it's just a different
TV was.
version of wrestling. It still is.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
I
is kind of.
understand.
Yeah,
I can't tolerate that either.
Exactly what it was. It was our version of professional wrestling.
I understand.
We knew it was.
It was bullshit.
We knew it was. Not that it was.
Oh God, I hope the people I feel sorry for are the ones who
It was
don't.
high school.
Oh yeah, like remember that
It was
one
high
girl
school.
that didn't know how to make chicken?
Oh my God! Yes.
She gave him
With
raw chicken.
Flavor's mom. They had to make it for Flavor's mom.
And it was raw chicken.
was nasty.
Somebody
Yeah.
made it in the microwave. Like put raw chicken in the microwave, dude. It was so crazy.
Like it was staged, but it was real.
So
Like,
crazy. Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe somebody knew. Maybe they did know that what they were doing was fucked up, but they tried.
Well,
Chicken
yeah,
was
again,
raw.
that's what I'm saying. I don't.
It was raw. It was hilarious.
it was like a game show.
It was so stupid.
I understand.
It
Again,
is a game show.
I'm not saying if you watched it, you're
It was like the Love Boat.
scum of your
Not the love
without
boat.
Gene Rayburn because he was on every other
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, well,
On stage. The Love Boat.
I still every once in a while, if it's on, I watch a few minutes. I can't watch a whole hour.
Oh,
I
no,
just
it's
can't.
so bad.
I can't.
It was
But a good 10 minutes of it just to get the taste of the Love Boat. I'm like, all right, that was good. I can walk away now. Yeah.
you can
Come on, Isaac.
reignite
Gotta
your
see
crush.
Isaac
Of
just
course.
once.
You
Yeah.
reignite
Just
your
once.
crush on Julie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Early Julie.
Early Julie.
Early
She was
Julie.
your,
that
she was
was
your lady.
my. Oh yeah. Really
Such
was.
a crush on her.
Not the captain's daughter?
No, whiny bitch.
Nobody liked her. Julie, though.
Surprised someone didn't throw her overboard. I'm sure she's a very nice person. I'm just the character. It's all
Right. You know, it was, she did her character properly. She was annoying and a bitch.
There you go.
I know
no
that
Julie.
I don't know this 100% because I haven't looked, but I would bet almost anything that somewhere there is on the internet because that's what the internet's for. There is a list of every person who's been on the Love Boat.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would be like, and then how many times?
Like how many guest appearances?
Yeah.
All the
Well, like
guests
again, I
are-
made the Gene
Well-
Rayburn joke. He was on more than once for sure.
Well, wasn't it when you were on the Love Boat that meant your career was going downhill? Once you went
or
on,
it already was, and you were just, you were like,
Oh, that's true.
Your days
you were
have
kind
passed
of,
you
You
by.
were kind of
Yeah.
you were sort of a B-list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
celebrity at
or
that
you were
point.
on a soap opera.
Or you were
difference.
just, you just thought it would be
Right, same
hilarious, like Andy Warhol, who was on it once.
was he?
He was.
I did not know that.
He was on it.
Oh, well, then he did it.
He did it to be Andy Warhol.
Yeah, to be Andy Warhol.
Yeah, like there were like singers were on it, like just.
Well,
But
Charo.
Charo, right.
Oh man, Charo was always on it. She was awesome. I think Tom Jones was on it.
he probably was. I don't
pop
remember.
stars were on it. Yeah.
So, oh
my God.
Probably
That-
every Osmond was on it at once.
And Fantasy Island, that was the other show.
even the ones that nobody knows.
I never really watched Fantasy Island. Really?
I did when it was on for reals, but I
didn't.
never watched it when I was
I
a
didn't
kid.
even back
but I
then.
never watched if it's ever been syndicated. I don't think I watched it then.
Yeah, my parents weren't into that one. We didn't watch that one.
I do remember when Hervé Villachez, the little guy, playing the plane guy,
the plane.
right?
Plane guy, yeah.
When
Boss.
he died, I think it was during a summer when I did college radio.
I vaguely do remember when he passed.
And we did like a noon newscast. And in the summer, it was, if you'll pardon this is jargon from the industry, I did rip and read. So when this was, internet really wasn't a thing yet. So when we had this feed from the Associated Press, and it would just rip and read. It would print out on this dot matrix printer, and you would rip it, and without rewriting it, you would just read it as is. But I went and got like the World Weekly News and read the crazy ass shit about Hervé Village, how his ex-wife said that he liked to eat pudding off of her naked, and just all sorts of as his obituary, I just read the most crazy shit. It was college radio. Who the hell was listening? It was during the summer, so there wasn't even anybody
Nobody
on
was
campus.
seriously. Nobody was listening.
Yeah. So
Man,
it was
that's so
it
funny to
was
think about how
and,
that's
but
how
I did this
AP
as
was.
serious news because it was
Right.
the noon newscast.
And how fun, I have AP News on my phone, and I get
Yeah.
the same thing. Kind of. I mean, like news comes up. It comes up on my phone. I get.
But
to
I had
read it
heard that he
immediately.
died, and so on the way I grabbed a World Weekly News. Mm-hmm.
Aw,
I did shit at that station. That
Yeah.
was
yeah. Well,
because
so
I
you
was
do when you're
because I was
young.
crazy. It was my own version of the Morning Zoo. It was zany. I was
Were
zany.
you zany?
I was zany.
Zoiks.
Yeah. Nope. I did.
Wow.
I was so zany back then. Unlike now,
Wow.
I'm not zany anymore.
Not so zany.
No.
Not so zany anymore.
No, I need some zany in my life. Maybe sound effects.
Zoinkers.
You know what you can do? You can do what we did. And we went to Niagara Falls, Canada.
Yeah.
And spent the 2 nights right on the corner
Yeah.
of Clifton Hill.
Okay.
You want to talk about Zany Zoo? It's like the little Las Vegas strip of of Canada, Clifton Hill, and we stayed in a hotel.
Yep.
Right on the corner. Dan's never done the Clifton Hill experience, whereas when I was a kid, we did that all the time.
Yep.
Like that was like a pretty normal thing to do. We would just like, oh, we're not doing anything on Sunday. Let's drive up to Niagara Falls for the day and just.
We
do
didn't do it
Niagara
as a
Falls
kid,
things.
but I remember going as an adult. But we took our kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we spent 2 days there because it was my birthday, and
So you would describe that as zany?
it is zany. There's like all these crazy like hotel. There's not hotel. Well, there's a couple hotels, but like there's like these goofy museums. Like I said, the Louis Tussauds Museum. We also stayed at the we went to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. That was really fun too. And then, they have like an area that's a midway that has like all these games and stuff. And there's like a haunted house. And then there's a roller coaster on top of a Burger King. And like,
Yep, it's a kid's
it
paradise.
is crazy. But then there's also plenty of bars and stuff too.
Yep.
So, and then at the very end of it, of
Is there a Hard Rock
it,
Cafe there too?
Yep. We stayed actually where we were was the Hard Rock Cafe was next to us.
So the last time I think, oh man, it was I don't know if either of my if my niece or nephew were even born yet. My sister was on the West Coast, I think. She was not. She was definitely not in Rochester anymore, and she was visiting. And for some reason, we went to Niagara Falls. And it was on a weekday, and it wasn't the best weather in the world, and it was dead. And we were on
Clifton
Hill, and there was this place where you could go in. Now it's no big deal with internet and all this other jazz, but where you could go in and pick. They would record you karaokeing a song.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
I remember those existing on there.
So my sister and I did.
Oh, you did that?
I Got You, Babe.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I think I might have it somewhere. I know I have it somewhere. It's somewhere digital.
I know I've done that before, but now I don't remember what it was or who was with me. I wonder if I could figure it out.
And we were laughing too hard. We weren't even drunk or anything, and we were laughing too hard to. I mean, like
we weren't drunk either. We were just having a blast, just driving.
You and Tracy did that?
Oh yeah!
Oh my god!
Years ago.
Oh my god! We had a
how
we had a
fun.
blast.
Past our teen, like maybe early to mid 20s.
Oh my god!
Something like that.
Oh,
It's just a great place that people watch. It's just weird. It's like there's like a upside down house there.
Did you get it? Did you get the thing? We talked about it.
I did.
You got a snow globe.
I did. Not from. I got one for Alex. He won't listen to the show, so he won't know.
No.
Yeah, I got one for Alex.
All right.
It has,
Is
it has
nice?
his name on it.
Oh, that's so cool.
I know, is that the best? I figured then that's really cheesy. It's got like a Niagara Fall. It's got like the falls on it with a snow globe, and it has Alex on it. I'm like, well, we were talking about like the cheesy things you buy, and when you're like in play. And I said he's like a snow globe. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy a snow globe, but I ended up not buying one for myself. But I thought it'd be a funny gift to give to my son to thank him for watching my dog for 2 days.
Dom and I
Totally.
used to go to Niagara Falls for his birthday every year.
It's fun. We used to go. You know when we used to go? We used to go the day after Christmas because not a lot of people were there.
Okay.
And we could just go there and walk around and stuff, and not a lot of people would. It was just like kind of quiet, but
What's
it was
like in the end of December? Isn't it cold as fuck?
It was cold, but it's fucking cold here too. You know.
No, I
It's just
understand
like-
that.
I mean,
but
yeah,
you
it
don't
just
walk
was
around
cold.
here just looking at shit.
Right, but we were at Niagara Falls though. And all the places are still open. Like all the Clifton Hill places were still open and everything the day after Christmas. So
That's
I mean,
an
probably maybe
interesting
not
idea.
on Christmas Day, I'm guessing, but
Right.
the day after Christmas, everything was open.
Do they have Christmas in Canada?
Oh, we did go to a Christmas a Just Christmas store because we also went to Niagara on the Lake. I did go to a Just Christmas store. Well, you know, somebody that I may love very much in my family is a big Christmas fan.
No.
So we
Okay.
got them with Christmas.
My eyes rolled because of the story, which I still get shit about, but I'm right. The Christmas tree store, is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. So
Christmas tree shops or Christmas
whatever.
tree shops.
Christmas
the one
tree
that's
shop,
out
yeah.
in the mall area.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So I can't remember what it was for, but you know me, I do weird shit at all times of the year. I don't just. In fact, it's better when it's not in season. And I needed a Christmas tree, and I went to the Christmas tree store like in July, and they didn't have Christmas trees.
Yeah, they wouldn't have.
Okay, it's in the name of the store. Are we going to do
know.
this again? It's in the name of the store.
I
They
know.
have to have at least one Christmas tree.
I know.
No,
They should.
They don't.
They don't, but
Oh,
they should.
this is infuriating. Yes, you do. Then you need to change the name of your store.
No, they
Every season you need to change the name of your store.
No, they don't.
Look,
It is kind of funny.
it's
though.
like the costume stores at the mall. They're not open year round, right? They're only open around Halloween. You can't be called the Christmas tree store and not have a Christmas tree. I don't
Okay,
you have
the
a good
men's
point.
warehouse. They don't sell men.
No, but you know that's a clothing
Well,
store.
that's
Don't
against
do
the law
that.
now.
No,
You know,
Don't
we don't
do
sell
that
people.
because I got you.
no.
We don't sell people now. I don't know if you were aware of that.
They don't sell warehouses either. No, but they sell men's clothing all year round. That's why it's called. If it was the men's clothing warehouse and you walked in and there were no men's clothes, like during whenever it's not men clothing season, then yes, that would be inappropriate.
Anytime
That would-
not during the summer when it's wedding and prom
Yeah.
season, I guess.
but you can't say the Christmas tree store and not have a Christmas tree.
Year round. They should. They should have a little section that's Christmas year round.
They couldn't have one.
Yeah.
That whole and it's not a small store.
No, it's huge.
They couldn't have one. Just to you know what? If I had money to just throw away and I was litigious, I'd fucking sue their bells off their jingle or whatever.
It's a good point, though.
God,
Did
I
they have
was
any?
so
Did they
disappointed.
have any Christmas decorations at all?
Probably not
I
at all.
don't remember. I was furious about the tree. I don't remember. That's how
But it says
red
Christmas
hot
tree shop.
anger
I mean, you have a good-
I had walking out of there. My wife thought I was the biggest idiot, and she just would not listen to me. I'm like, I'm pointing. I'm standing in the parking lot like an idiot,
God, I can't stop
pointing at the
smiling.
sign.
It says Christmas
It says
tree
Christmas.
shop.
I look like such a get off my lawn kind of guy, throwing a tantrum in the middle of this parking lot in July when it's 107 degrees out. I want a Christmas tree. I look like I just escaped from the
she's
group
walking
home.
away. I don't know him.
Oh my god!
I don't know that man.
And that's why next year you should vote for me as I'm running for city council.
Yeah, you should.
I promise Christmas trees year round.
Year round. I mean, if you want one year round, you can. You know, it's your hot body. You can do whatever you want.
Actually, it wasn't even. I remember this. It wasn't a full. I didn't want a full, like 6-foot fake tree. I wanted something little. I think I remember what it was now.
Yeah.
I think it was for Julia's graduation. It was something I wanted to do. I had this idea.
Okay. And you're definitely not going to go on Amazon to do it. So
No. I'm
yeah,
not.
because you could have found a tree on
Oh,
Amazon.
I'm sure I could. Yeah. No,
I mean, I could go on Amazon right now and find all the Christmas tree shit I need, probably.
Absolutely. No question.
But it was great going to the Just Christmas shop because I actually did get. Well, Dan bought me an ornament because I said I liked it. He goes, "No, I like it too. Here, I'll buy it for you." And then we got his mom a really cute thing also because she loves Christmas.
Would
she's
be
not
funny
listening
if
to
you
the
went
show.
to the ornament store and it was just like for the hood of your car?
That would be really funny.
Wouldn't it?
I would actually just giggle a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would laugh. That would be really, really funny.
A hood
times.
ornament store?
Yeah, you don't say hood on it. You say ornament. People go, "Oh, it's Christmas! I did Christmas," and it's just like
Hood ornaments.
hood ornaments.
Oh my god. I don't know. It'd be funny though.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'm like, you got me there.
You can't,
Got me.
right? You couldn't be
How
mad
many
because
cars
it's on the
have
sign.
ornaments anymore? Oh my god!
Well, no, you start a
know,
trend.
that's why it's
That's why. Oh my God, you'd be rich. You'd start a trend. You're right. I wonder why nobody has hood ornaments anymore.
That's true. That was like a thing for so long. It was such a status thing to have a hood ornament.
Right.
It doesn't happen.
Even
much
just
anymore.
even just like a Chevrolet had a hood ornament. You know, the Chevrolet hood ornament. But
I mean, these days people are such fucking cheap that they'd be like Nike swooshes and they'd have dumbass corporate symbols that they couldn't even. be
I would have
original.
something hilarious. I'd have something really stupid
Christmas tree
in July
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, absolutely,
For sure.
with ornaments on it.
With ornaments on it.
of course.
Yeah, that I will tell you, the Christmas tree store and we were there on a Monday. We went to Niagara on the Lake on Monday, and it was hopping. There was a lot of people.
So now I'm wondering. So, in theory, my lovely and talented daughter should be in town in a month or so,
How lovely!
and I know she's been, but her boyfriend, who is from down south but lived in Rochester, so I know he'd been here for a while. I wonder if he's ever been to Niagara Falls.
I think it's definitely something. I mean,
I will
it's,
ask.
it's
I
like
will
one of
inquire.
those wonders of the world. I mean,
Ooh.
I think
But
everybody
just
should
that would
see
be
it
a
if
thing.
they can.
I mean, because I haven't been in a while, I wouldn't mind going again.
Oh, no,
I
it's
haven't been in
fun.
a while. Yeah.
Ooh, my
Yeah, it's
son-in-law's
still always
coming.
cool to go.
My daughter and my son-in-law and my new grandbaby are coming from Barcelona in a couple of weeks. They're coming.
I do. I mean,
I
I think it's a
learned-
great trip.
Maybe I'll bring.
I learned on the
even the
Spanish
Ameri-
language podcast taught by Scottish people that is pronounced Barcelona.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm just telling you what the Scottish guy said.
Just kidding.
Okay,
I have no idea. Like I know what I'm talking about.
Like, I don't fucking care. I don't
All I
live
know
there.
is they call my daughter Alison. Alison.
Oh, okay.
They say Alison instead of Allison.
That's cute.
And
well, because we're Americans.
Alison?
Americans.
and whenever
We
she
have the Rochester.
she's always saying she talks. I don't know.
Well, she says probably what they do in Spain, right?
Does she cry in Spanish?
She does.
Oh,
Well, only when she talks to me.
Because you won't know what she's saying.
But the baby just turned 6 months old. I can't wait to see him.
oh, she definitely poops in Spanish. For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I bet it's so cute when they poop in Spanish.
His name's Axel. Axel.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that. That name is so cool. That's a cool name.
Axel Ray.
My campaign treasurer's name is Axel.
Really? How about that?
And this is Roger's second time here in America. will be his second trip here. My son-in-law.
Your son-in-law. Awesome.
So
you should
maybe
totally do Niagara
I don't know. I think
Huh?
You should totally do Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
When are they coming?
in a couple weeks they'll be here the 12th of July. The 12th to the 25th. So maybe that would be a good. Oh no, I don't know if he can go to the. No,
you
he'll have a passport.
you can.
Yeah,
Don't you
he'll
have your passport?
Yeah,
You just need to have your passport. You can go. He can go to
I
Canada.
wonder if he'll want to go.
I was gonna say I'd even say they will not be. My kids won't be here then.
But even if you don't want to deal with it, but I will tell you, we took. Well, this was of course in the early '90s when I went. I went with my then boyfriend from Finland to
Country
Toronto
where you quite like to be.
Yeah, to Niagara Falls. And yeah, the only thing they did is that he had to actually leave the car, that he went into this one office, they did a few extra checks on him, and then they gave him his little stampy, and then he came back to the car. No biggie.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll mention it to her.
But if they don't want to,
They're not
they don't
sure.
have to.
Yeah.
They can go to the American side, and you can steal the same shit from the American side.
Yeah, but you don't get to do the.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
cooler. I mean, the American Side Park is a lot nicer than it used to be. I went there a couple years ago with a friend of mine who also had never been there because they're from Pacific Northwest. So they had never been there. So we did the Maid of the Mist, which was awesome.
So that's the one thing I think would be the coolest.
Oh my God,
I love
the Maid of the Mist is so awesome.
That's what Dominic and I do every year. Is the Maid
Oh
of
my
the
God,
Mist.
it's so much fun. I think, yeah, even if your son-in-law is like, I don't want to deal with going across to another country, and they're like, all right, just go to the one near.
Yep. That's kind of.
But yeah, you're missing
But
out
we'll
on
see.
Clifton Hill, which is such a thing to say.
But we'll see because it's also Herschel's 4th birthday, and Amanda's she's hiring animals. This safari. It's a safari theme. She's gonna have monkeys and
What? Like
yeah.
real ones?
Yeah,
What?
coming in for the party. Yeah,
Wait, where is
That's
this?
fancy.
Amanda's
No, where is this happening?
at her house
In
or Orchard Park.
around the Buffalo area
Yeah.
in the United States. You can rent animals.
She's
for a
having
party.
she's having a guy come in with a monkey and an alligator.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
a-
An alligator?
yeah.
Will there be wrestling?
No, as long as everybody's healthy and the animals are. She does a theme every year for her son's birthday.
When's his birthday?
I mean, if you can do that, wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I know.
I know. That's
When's
pretty
his
awesome.
birthday? When's his
I'd want to go to that
20th.
birthday party.
Oh.
20th of July.
Well, don't have a Christmas theme because there's no trees.
Clearly.
Yes,
Yeah, I
all
hope
I'm
he
saying.
doesn't. I hope the kid doesn't like.
But
Christmas.
Amanda's saying,
Don't
see
get
now,
fooled.
Amanda, this has been she's been planning this for so Amanda wanted
cute.
to be Jane Goodall her whole life. So she's like, Mom, don't get this wrong. This is my plan. I've been wanting to have a monkey this whole time, my whole life. So,
Are you going to do it or me?
yeah. What?
Haven't you always wanted a monkey? Come on. Come on. Anybody listening would be disappointed if one of us didn't do that.
Yeah, we were just talking about Canada too, so
Right.
it's appropriate.
Uh-oh.
Bare
what
naked
did I miss?
ladies.
Oh, bare naked ladies. Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
Always wanted a
That's all I'm
monkey.
saying. Yeah,
I didn't even catch that.
that's all right.
Dag nabbit.
Dag nabbit.
Dag
It
nabbit.
wasn't for you meddling kids.
Ah, see?
Well, I did say Zoinks earlier.
You
and
did,
We
I
talked
know.
about 70s cartoons, so apparently there's a theme.
We had the Flintstones and Scooby-Doo.
And the Love Boat.
Dang.
Damn, this is just nothing but
Ah.
trivia and kitsch and all that jazz.
Man, it was
Snow
like,
globes. And
it's such a weird. You know what? The 70s were such a weird time to grow up, though. I mean, like
It was great, but weird.
it was so fucking weird.
Drank from the hose. Weren't allowed in the house.
We're allowed in the house.
Had to come home when the streetlights came on.
Yeah.
God only knows what happened to us.
Nobody knows where you were. Nobody knew what you're doing. We don't care. We don't want to see you. Get the fuck out of the house.
Yep.
walk to school barefoot both ways in the snow.
No, but I did have to walk to school. And then, I mean, literally, I'm like, get on your bike, 8:00 in the morning on a weekend because, you're awake early on a weekend, get on your bike and then, like, you're gone all fucking day. They don't know where you are.
Got bullied down at the playground.
Yep, you just
God
had to
love
suck
you
it
if
up.
you made it through childhood.
But that was so great about being Gen X is, like, this is what, like,
now
we
we're-
actually
now
square
we're all in
up.
therapy.
Right. But we did actually square up in person. Like, we weren't doing it on, I mean, sometimes we could do it on a phone. But for the most part, when we had issues with each other, we were like one-on-one talking to each other, going blah, 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 blah. And like, there
Your
was no
mother.
like,
No, your mother.
yeah, I'm just saying, we had to square up in person. Like, people don't do that now. So
They don't.
Seriously, don't fuck with a Gen X
No,
person.
they have a burner account on
fuck around
Twitter.
and find out.
Yeah, we are the fuck around. Yeah, I mean,
We
I
are the
have
fuck
said
around
that
and
we are
find
the
out.
fuck around and find out generation.
However, I did see something where they said we were, when we were 12, we were 30, but yeah, and we're 50, we're still 30. Like,
Yeah.
for some of us,
I don't know. I'm 50 and I'm still 12.
right? Yeah.
I was just looking at some Lisa Frank folders and stuff, and I was thinking, I'm like, man, if I had these at work and I busted them out, my boss and my co-manager would be like, dude, where'd you get those? They'd be so like we're not. I mean, we're around enough to be around the same
don't know
age.
what that is. I'm sorry.
Lisa Frank.
Yeah.
It's like those. It was the
Ann's cousin?
artist. No, it's stop. That's terrible.
What?
It's an artist that was really popular in the 80s. Well, still to this day, but super popular in the 80s. And it was everything was all like rainbows and unicorns and bright colors. And I could show you pictures, and you would go, "Okay, that's not what you're talking about," because it was that popular.
Okay.
It
So
was
like
really
Holly
popular.
Hobby or
No, it was bigger than Holly Hobby. It was bigger than Holly Hobby. It's still popular. Like you can still buy them.
Holly Hobby.
That
gives-
died out in the 70s.
Yeah,
early
Holly
80s.
Hobby gives me nightmares.
all right, I'm just the way you said that, I was like, oh my god, that was
No, I'm gonna
awesome.
look up Lisa
That was
Frank.
almost Mean Girls kind of. No, it wasn't Holly Hobby.
God.
Oh my god.
You don't know
Holly
anything,
Hobby
do
and
you?
Little House on the Prairie.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was that vibe.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm not mentioning any names, but sometimes I come home and there'll be somebody watching Little House on the Prairie. I know. I just go okay. I just keep walking.
This is Lisa Frank illustrations, and they were super duper popular in the 80s.
I have to be honest with you, that doesn't help me.
Really?
Yeah, it just
Like
wasn't-
this was like everywhere when we were kids.
Okay,
Like these designs and stuff.
bro. In the '80s, I was at Franklin.
I know, but I can guarantee you, maybe you didn't, but the girls that were there were some girls carrying around some Lisa Frank Trapper Keepers. I can guarantee it.
All right, the next time certain people, there's a few people who I went to school with, who
Care
come to
Bears.
town every once in a
Do you
while.
remember Care Bears?
I remember that term now. I don't remember what it looked like.
Care Bears?
Yeah, but I remember. I don't remember what they were bears. Dude, really? Me? Okay, yes, because I was all about the Care Bears when I was younger. What? How would I be into Care Bears?
I didn't say you would be into
I was too
them,
busy-
but you don't remember them?
Did the Care Bears have kung?
Oh, I
Fu?
remember.
Did
like,
they have
these
kung
kind
fu
of
grip?
designs.
Uh-huh. I didn't
Oh,
remember.
man.
Did the Care Bears have kung fu
No,
grip?
they did not. But they
Well,
they
then-
cared about shit though.
Okay.
Did you talk to any females
Did
when
you
you were a teenager?
why-
Oh, this was
Have you
the,
met me? I don't talk to females
This
now.
was like the Trapper Keeper.
And I'm
to
married.
have.
What the fuck, dude?
The Pegasus one.
That's
That's
famous
the one.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the famous Trapper Keeper. That like if I had this still, I'd be really excited about it.
So that was late 80s. More late 80s.
All
Was
right.
it though?
So
It was to me
Mid-80s.
87, 80, 86.
because we've
87,
taken this
88.
trip down memory lane, which
Okay, way too
I
long,
have a feeling is
probably.
going to continue after I hit stop.
Probably.
We didn't get to all of these ideas of mine that are being stolen.
Yeah. See, that reminds me of the Care Bears. Friendship Bear.
Programming note. Actually, this is also, I'm saying this to our listeners, but it's also me telling Melissa. Special K has been booked to come on the show Sunday, July 7th.
Okay.
So check your schedules.
It'll be in the evening, correct? Because I work those days.
Yes, it would be in the evening.
Okay.
I assume.
I work on the Sundays.
I will let her know
Yes.
that.
Would
Yes.
have to be evening times.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, she can. Matter of fact, she can pick me up. I'm right around the corner.
She asked for Sunday, and then we kind of went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Special K.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
So if you're waiting
Fabadoo.
for the next episode of
Fabadoo-doo.
I just thought of something.
see what else. And Billy Bragg will not be on the show, probably.
Probably not.
But there's a pretty long list of people who will not be on the show. But I haven't reached out to their management, so that's why I'm only calling out Billy Bragg. Okay, I have to be honest with you. If we actually score this, I really don't know what I'm going to ask him. I'm going to have to do. I mean, because I know who he is and I know his music, but I know nothing about this guy. I'm going to have
You're
to
gonna
go
have to do all sorts of deep,
Wikipedia.
you have to do a deep dive onto him.
Well,
Does he have an autobiography? I would say you have to get it.
probably, which I would like to read anyway,
Yeah,
which
you
wouldn't
read
be a
it.
problem.
Right.
Because I always make this, and this is true. I mean, it's very convenient that it means I can be lazy about it. But generally, any interview I've done with anybody, when I was in college, I interviewed some really relatively, in the jazz world, relatively big names, especially in the late 80s. Branford Marsalis, Grady Tate, a bunch of people. And on purpose, I did not do a huge amount of research because I wanted the interview to be like, because I knew people listening were not people who, you know, were like serious jazz musicians and were into free jazz and knew all that, you know, what they weren't those people. So it was, I wanted it to be like someone who had kind of listened, knew their names and listened to some of the music, but didn't really know the music theory behind fucking, you know, vibraphone jazz or whatever. Right. And we've had some musicians on do phone interviews and Zoom and stuff like that. Kelly Gray and Milton and things like that. And I've never done a lot of
The Dolly Rots.
I was going to say, yeah, I definitely didn't do a lot of research.
They're
on that.
touring right now.
I know that. Trust me, I hear everything that they're doing.
Okay.
I don't know if they would come back on the show.
But they are touring.
I know. I kind of
You follow.
I kind of scared Lewis a little.
You did. Like they're like kind of famous and
Kinda,
stuff. Yeah, they are
yeah.
kind of famous. Yeah, and you sort of scared.
I scared
the lead
Lewis.
singer.
I can't. No, not the singer, the guitarist.
No, the guitarist. I'm
No,
sorry.
not Kelly. It was
Kelly's the singer. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Kelly's-
Yeah, Kelly's the singer. Lewis is the guitarist.
I
They're
can't-
married.
I'm
They
just
weren't
enjoying the conversation. I'm just.
They have 2 kids.
Now, yeah.
The daughter looks just like
This
her.
is before
and the
they
son
were
looks
married and
just
having
like
kids,
him.
but
Did you scare him off or
Well,
what
I-
He was
happened?
just being goofy.
there was. I don't remember
you
what.
were flirting with him.
Oh,
like,
I was totally flirting with him,
Lewis.
and neither one of us are gay that I know of, and
And
right.
You didn't know if you were. Or...
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, what the hell? And so I don't. There was something that had to have been said that made me go down that road. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was. Who knows? It was like how many years ago, but I just kept rolling with it. I'm sure we were drinking because that's what we do, and I just kept going with it. I might have scared him a little bit. Oh shit!
But it was a great show.
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely. You know, I tried.
They made me.
So it was
feel
worth
alive.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, and they were awesome. They were totally
They're
awesome.
really nice.
They just never came back.
Well, I haven't
They're
asked.
kind of
Oh.
famous again. They're semi-famous.
I haven't asked them. Well, you know what? I bet we could get them on the show, but I bet we couldn't, only because not only are they touring and working musicians,
they're touring
but they have
now.
2 kids.
Yeah.
And the kids go on tour with them. They show
They
pictures and stuff. So they call them the Dolly Tots.
Oh.
Yeah. And so they just don't have time for that shit, I would assume.
But good memories.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel so. I mean, they're like again, because they're sort of famous. I still feel like it's sort of cool that we have them on.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. And so Billy Bragg will not be on the show.
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, if I wanted to be that guy, I could start doing like social media shit, like every Billy Bragg post. Come on the show, and I know he's not doing it. I know it's someone from his management.
He's not. Yeah.
Right. But I could be that guy. But I don't have time for that shit. I'm trying to get a campaign going for city council. I don't have time to cyberstalk Billy Bragg.
Yeah. That's a bit weird.
Yeah. I don't know what else is going on. So next week, in theory, I will talk to you about
Your ideas being stolen.
yeah, my ideas being stolen, because it's cool. It's weird. I think it's interesting. It's political
I
and
assumed.
what?
Duh.
Okay, no one's stealing my ideas about hood ornament stores. I double dog dare you to steal that idea. I really do.
If it exists,
Yeah, look, dude. If you take my idea about hood ornament store and make it happen, I will not sue.
No.
Totally,
I would
just
be
let me know.
I would be really excited about it.
You
for
can come on the show, listened by tens of people, and you can promote Hood Ornament Store.
Jesus.
I will trumpet it.
Good God.
What? I will totally do that. So you should run with that, you capitalist pig.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying to say goodbye. So
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
You're going on vacation to a Spanish-speaking country. You've tried all the language apps, but all you can do is ask someone to take you to an unnamed hotel. That's not a vacation. You're there to have some fun. That's why we invented Ficken, the new language app that teaches you what you really want to know.
Okay, Ficken, how do I say, who does a guy have to blow around here to get a blowjob?
¿A quién tiene que chupar un tipo por aquí para conseguir una mamada?
Nice.
Ficken, I need a local to fuck me in the ass.
Necesito una persona local que me folle en el culo.
That's some vacay you got planned, Guara. What else can Ficken help you with?
Where's the orgy?
¿Dónde está la orgía?
Anything else?
Necesito encontrar un poco de achís.
Hey, thanks, Ficken.
De nada, mi amigo.
Ficken is the #1 language app for real people who like to do real things. Go to where you usually get apps and download Ficken before you take off for that trip you've been planning. The sooner you get it, the more fun you'll have.
Ficken, how do you say, I need a bail bondsman?
Necesito un fiador de fianzas.
Ficken, don't travel without it.
No seas un putz.